Well. Today, do we have we've got a really good one today. And this is something that we shared with our BBD group, which is our Body by Design emotional eating weight loss program. And we decided that we were going to share one of the trainings that I guess that we do with the ladies in there. But before we get started, I had a question for you. I've probably got several questions for you, if I was honest. The first question I wanted to ask you is, we're now sitting in 2023 and we are now moving into the second quarter. Are you happy with where you're at right now? Are you happy? Are you achieving everything that you want to achieve? Are you creating the crazy cool memories? Are you being the person that you want to be? Are you experiencing the emotions that you want to experience? Because if you're not, then this is the episode for you, because we're going to teach you one simple sentence, really. One simple sentence is all it's going to take to transform the way that you look at goals moving forward. Because let's face it, for over 20 years, that's what we know better than anybody. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we excel at. That's what we love doing. And we transform women's lives, men's lives. We just transform them by helping them set goals. And there's one thing that we've figured out. And John Assaraf, he had a video a few years ago when I first started coaching. And I went to listen to his video and it blew me out of the water. So I'm going to share some insights that we have about that today. So if you're stuck right now and you feel that you're not really where you want to be in 2023, then this is going to be the podcast for you.
So
off we go.
Do you have a goal? I guess is the first thing you want to look at, is because you need to have a goal in order to actually achieve something. Otherwise, things just happen by chance. And, we're all about living your life by design, not living your life by default. So one of the most important things in this process is to make sure that you have a goal.
So what are your goals?
What are they?
What are they? Do you know specifically what your goals are? Do you know what you want to achieve? Do you know where you want to live? Do you know how many kids you want? Do you know what type of business you want to run and how you want to generate income? Do you know who you want to work for? Do you know what business aligns with your values? So you want to be a key player in their business. Do you want to have crazy cool experiences? Do you want to travel the world? Do you want to build a tiny home? Do you want to go and jump out of an airplane?
Do you have a health or a wellness goal? Have you got something specifically? Do you want to be able to retire at a certain age? When you retire, do you have a goal for your retirement? Do you want to be fit and healthy and retired so you can enjoy your retirement? Or are you planning to work until you can't function anymore and then stop working, because your goal is to never stop working because you love what you do so much?
What age do you want to retire? So when you retire, do you want to be physically fit? Do you want to be able to walk volcanoes in Bali? Do you want to be able to play golf? Do you want to be able to do the garden at home? Who do you want to hang out with? Who do you want to go and create crazy cool memories with? That's what it comes down to. So if you don't have a goal right now, we're going to call you goalless. You are going to be goalless. But if you don't know what you want,
you're just not going to get what you want. You're just going to get whatever that gets thrown at you.
Say that again. You're not going to get what you want if you don't know what you want. So the universe is always listening. What you think about, speak about, and write about is what you bring about. So if you don't know what you don't know right now, the first thing I'm going to encourage you to do is think about what's really important for you right now. What is it that you want to achieve? What is it that lights you up? What is it that would give you purpose and a reason to get up every single morning? Because I guess, 19 years ago, we purchased our business, and yes, excitedly, we have New Zealand's longest women's running gym right now, right? And that was a big dream for us. It was a massive dream. And we were doing Tony Robbins last week, and what was it? 4%.
4% of businesses make it to 10 years.
4%. Hello.
That's crazy.
That's above average stats right here. So we know a thing or two about helping people set goals and slay goals. That's what we've done. Thousands of women, we've just transformed their lives, and it all comes down to what do they want. So we can tell you straight away, people within a 10, 15-minute consult, whether they're going to achieve their goals or whether they're not going to achieve their goals. And the question that we want to ask them is what?
Are you interested in achieving this goal, or are you committed to achieving it?
Now write that down. Are you interested or are you committed? That is the distinction, whether you're going to achieve your goals or not achieve your goals, whether you're going to feel fulfilled or frustrated. I know. Who knew that was going to be that simple? And let's look at what interested actually means.
So if you're interested, if you look at the definition and like in the dictionary and stuff, the Google dictionary, interested means that you're showing curiosity or concern, of that, or you have a feeling of interest.
So you're just dabbing.
You're just
water.
interested. So you're just having a little looky-see. Oh, that might be fun. I might want to do that. That might be okay. Maybe I'll do that. I'm just curious as to what that might be like.
So you know, if you're interested, you're not going to do jack shit. Like, I'm just calling it how I see it. Like, interested is fine. You're like curious. You're like, you're dabbing your toe in the water, but you're not going to achieve it. You're not going to align with the right people. You're not going to show up being the best version of yourself. You're just like, oh, maybe. Yeah, okay. Like, it's just a feeling of interest. That's all it is. Like, it's a dream. Oh, it's a dream. And what about committed?
Right. So if you're committed, it's like a pledge, or you're bound yourself to something with complete certainty. That basically you're completely dedicated. That no matter what, you have committed. So it's like interested, like when you're dating someone, you might be a little interested, you might go on another date because you're kind of keen to just maybe get to know them a little bit better.
But when you're not going to make the call, you're not going to make the move necessarily, but you will reply to the text.
Yeah. But when you're committed, you're like, do you want to marry me, baby? Let's do this. Let's have babies. Let's have a family. Let's do this for the rest of our lives. Like you're fully committed to that relationship. There's no, I'm going to date this person and that person and just play the field and see what everybody's like anymore. You're all in, dedicated, committed to it.
So just before we get into, what does committed and interested look like, I want you to think about a goal, maybe a goal that you've had for the past, 1 to 2 years, maybe 5 years. Maybe you've had a weight loss goal. Let's focus on weight loss. Maybe you've had a weight loss goal. My question to you is, have you been committed or interested? Like, what is it? Like, are you committed or are you interested? Because there is a big distinction. So maybe you've got a financial goal. Have you been interested or are you committed? That's the real question that we're going to ask today. And when we look at interested, right, it is convenient.
Yeah.
It's convenient.
So you'll do it if it's convenient.
That's it.
So from a weight loss perspective, let's just say we've got Easter coming up soon, right? So if you're interested in losing weight, but it's Easter, and there's Easter eggs and there's
hot cross
buns, and then there's a big family get together and everybody's going to drink wine. So if you're interested in weight loss, you're just going to eat the hot cross buns because it's Easter.
And it's convenient. It's right there for you. You don't have to put in any effort. Other people are putting in the effort for you. So it's just convenient. Maybe your mum is a member at a gym and you're the daughter, or vice versa. One of you is interested and one of you is committed. One of you is going to lose weight. One of you is not.
And you might lose weight because you're interested, but mum's making really nice dinners, healthy food, and makes your lunch, which you take with you to school. And so you're losing weight because it's easy because mum's sorting your food.
And the other thing, I guess, with interested is, we create stories. You believe in the stories. Like, they're excuses. I can't do that because, she's lucky she can do that because I'm too tired. I'm too old. I'm too broke. I'm too pathetic. Like, I think I called myself pathetic a few times. It's just, I can't. And you keep finding ways why you can't. It's in the blame, shame, and complain game. And if you've been watching these and listening to these podcasts for a while, you know I use this terminology all the time. So who are you blaming for the reason that you're only interested and not committed? Who are you shaming? Maybe you're shaming your parents, your partner, your the government, like your boss, like your friends, right? So who are you blaming and shaming so that you can have an excuse not to live your best dream, not to live your best life, not to show up as the best version of yourself? Like, we're all guilty of it. Like, I'm certainly not there. I mean, I'm the expert at helping other people create their dreams. I mess shit up all the time. Like, there's lots of time that I'm just interested, but I'm not committed. So are you interested or are you committed? So think about your goal and what stories do you have around your goal? If you're not achieving the outcome that you desire right now, like if you look around your life right now, do you have the finances right now? Do you have the people in your life right now? Do you have the beautiful relationships right now? Are you having the experiences right now? Are you experiencing all the emotions that you want to experience right now? Or do you have some gaps somewhere? And do you need to be more committed rather than interested? Right.
So looking at committed, like what's the difference between interested and committed here? So when you're committed, you'll do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. So if you're on a, let's say, for example, we've got lots of ladies that are on like our Body by Design program at the moment. And we're all moving into Easter weekend. If you are committed, you'll get your 12 points each day.
And you're not going to buy any Easter eggs.
And you're not interested in mucking around because you're committed. You're going to go to your family function with food that you know you can eat. You're going to show up with the drinks that you know you can drink. You're going to do all the things you need to do. You're not going to miss your exercise. You're going to drink your water, all that kind of stuff, because you're committed to this program and you want your 12 points.
You're committed to your health, being the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
That's what you want. You'll actually let go of stories. So instead of finding excuses why you can't, you're going to find excuses why you can. Like, isn't that a mindset shift? Like, why can I do this? How can I make this possible? You're going to ask yourself better questions. Who do I need in my corner right now? Like, you actually let go of all of the reasons, right, why you can't. And that's really important. So we want to give you, I guess, 3 strategies that we use to help us achieve goals once we are committed, right? So,
because being committed is like drawing a line in the sand.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
quite often I've got clients that I've trained now for 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe longer years, and there are moments we go through seasons, and it's not like you always completely committed to something. You're going through a season, so somebody might have actually, they've been in a maintenance or a bit of weight gain period, and work's gone crazy, life's gone crazy, COVID threw them upside down, and now they've drawn a line in the sand and they're now committed. And there's a difference between being interested, because we're always interested in losing weight. I guess weight's a really good one to look at. We're always interested in, we always want to weigh less, we always want to be smaller. But it's when you draw the line in the sand and you decide that this is it, I am fully committed. And these are the steps that we use once we've made that decision.
So the ABC method that we wanted to share with you today to help those people achieve their goals that are already committed, right? So the ABC is we align, we believe, and we connect. Those are the 3 things that are going to help you achieve, and not only achieve, but you're going to actually slay your goals. So the first one is align. And why does that matter? You need to align with the right people, because if you're hanging out with people that are just interested and you're not hanging out with people that are committed, how long is it going to be before you go back into your comfort zone, right? And start being the old version of yourself because that was too hard. So number 1, you must align with the right people.
And I just want to put out there might be some of you that are not aligned in it. You might not have people that are even interested. Not even interested in your, so
in your growth.
So let's just
your
say
dreams.
You are looking at weight loss. You might have your whole family that are not interested in weight loss. They're all skinny, but you want to lose weight. So you have to find people around you that are on the same mission as you, even if you don't have people like that in your world. So it's not only that you've only got people around you that are on the same mission. Quite often we have our own separate goal, very, very different to people around us. So finding those people that have a goal similar to you is so important.
So immerse yourself with the people that are doing the same thing that you want to achieve. That's one of the biggest things that we always do. And people go, but how do I find those people? you find them. You go and find out who is doing it, and like joining a gym, find out who's joining a gym, who's getting the weight loss, align with those people. What are they doing? Ask them. Ask them.
If you want to build, if you want to build a business or you want to do something, you can find people online. You could read a book. You could go in and find the gurus, find the masters, find the people, and then go find a Facebook group and then connect with those people who are doing the same thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So community and aligning with the right people is the first step. The second step is a belief in self. You must have the ability to believe in yourself, because there's no one coming along to rescue you from this life and say, Ish, I'm sorry, life is really crap right now, and we'll just fast track you. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You're just going to move to the penthouse by the beach. Like that. No one's going to come along and do that. You have to believe that you can live your best life. You have to believe that whatever goal you're going to set, whatever desire or dreams you have were made for you, because they wouldn't be your dreams. They wouldn't be your desires. So you just have to believe that you are going to take the steps necessary. You're going to align with the right people, because nothing will change if your belief system around it doesn't change. So a couple of questions that you can ask yourself if you need to believe in yourself is, what do I need to believe right now to know that I can achieve this goal? What values do I need to have right now in order to achieve this goals? Who do I need to be right now to achieve this goal? And then the third one is connect with a coach, connect with a mentor, connect with the expert that has done the shit that you want to do. Why? Because they have already done the errors. They've already wasted 10 years. Why would you waste extra time when time is just limited? None of us know when our time's up. So if you know that if that's the case, you go and pay for your coach. You go and pay for your mentor. We've done mentors for over 20 years. Like I've
every area of business,
yeah,
every area of personal development, every area of fitness. We've always surrounded ourselves with the experts to get the shortcut to get there faster. And a lot of the time you think, oh, I'm not going to spend that much money. What, are you going to waste a shitload more in that time that you're going to try and figure it out yourself?
And we see this time and time again. This isn't just for business. You know, like we have a mentor for business. We have a coach for business. We have a coach for wealth creation.
We've had coaches around property development stuff.
Definitely coaches when it comes to property. And definitely. And we pay the experts so that we can fast track our results. We want to be able to have someone that we know, like, and trust that can help us, so that when we have the hiccups, the roadblocks, the obstacles, we can just get guidance, we can get support, and then we're in a group with other like-minded people. So that's where the alignment comes in. Like, we have different groups that we're a part of around the world, right? So we don't just rely on the New Zealand market. And we align with those people on Mondays and on Wednesdays and on Thursdays. Why? Because I want to know what other people are doing for wealth creation. I want to know what they're doing to create their life by design. I want to know how to work less and enjoy life more, because I'm a reformed workaholic. So I've tried that strategy for 40 years. And guess what? 30 years, calm down, Ish, right? Guess what? It led me to burnout. Like, I just kept going and going and going. And then I kept repeating the same pattern. There has to be a better way. And so we just hire different coaches, the same people that are traveling right now, that have more flexibility and more freedom. They're not stuck in the 8-to-5 job. We want to align with those people that have wealth creation. So people that have different income streams. We want to align with those people. Why? Because we want to be able to travel and still be able to bring in various income streams. We also have health coaches, like people. I have a specialist on call, don't I? He just rings me all the time, tells me, this is what's happening. But he is the best in the country. So I make sure that when it comes to my health, I know who I'm going to. I check out what success they've had with other people before. And I align with people that are going to challenge me, that are going to hold me accountable, that are going to call me out on my bullshit. Why? Because my dreams are way more important than my fears. I got to like lean into the discomfort, and having a coach, damn, the coach just boots my bum so that I get that happening all the time. And it's uncomfortable, right?
That's always uncomfortable. And that's how you know it's working.
Mm.
Because if it's comfortable, then you're in your comfort zone, which means you're not changing, you're not moving, and you're not going to achieve your goals.
And you're interested.
Yeah.
You are interested. You are not committed. I can tell you the people that are committed, they walk into the gym, they say, I'm signing up on a membership, I'm getting myself a personal trainer, and they show up. They don't make excuses not to show up. They make sure that they go to classes. They go and they get their body analysis every single month. Every month. They've got their training set up on their app, their Trello app. They come in, they've recorded their food.
Mm.
I can tell you, hands down, those people are going to achieve 100%.
100%.
People that have PT'd with us in the past 3 times a week, they're going to get results 3 times faster than someone personal training once a week. Why? Because they have accountability. Why? Because they're paying the expert. Why? Because they are committed. And I want to share with you today, for the duration of January, February, March, we're moving into April, I've been sort of interested about my energy and my weight loss. So at the moment, as most of you know, I'm on a health journey, let's call it. And every single week at the moment, since November, I've been getting blood tests every week. So then the specialist, he gave me a call. Remember my little specialist I told you about? So for the November through to February, right, I have been focused on reducing my stress, reducing my hours, and making sure that I'm getting my meditation up, my journaling up, my LED, and my ozone. Like, these are all the things that I've been focused on. And we went and did a retreat last month, and I had a spiritual healing last month. So lots of stuff, and I've now hooked up with another naturopath. All of these things are aligned with how I can reduce my bloods, reduce my markers in my bloods, and increase my energy. Well, good news. My bloods are finally checking in the right direction after 5 months, which means I can go, hopefully, touch wood, right? We can start reducing the steroids again. What this now means is Ursh can start focusing on losing some weight. Why does she need to lose some weight? Because going on steroids, weight's gone up. Listen to the story. And those people that are on steroids and they've been on, long-term use of steroids, you will know the battle of how hard it is, right? To have steroids and reduce your appetite and lose weight. So, committed or interested in weight loss, I can 100% tell you, I had no desire whatsoever, was never worried about weight loss. Never. Not worried about weight loss. I'm worried about my blood markers, right? So 100% committed. I had all the protocols in place. I had all the systems in place, and I tracked all the habits. I track all of my blood tests. I've got them all on my phone. So when my specialist rings me on Monday, I know exactly what they are. Every time I get my blood test, I make sure the blood test comes to me. That's how committed I am. I know exactly how many bloods I've got, what ones I got to get done, which ones are over, which ones are under. Nothing about weight. But now my energy's improved. Now I'm feeling a little bit more vibrantly alive. I don't have to sleep as much. I'm feeling absolutely more energized. So now I'm like, okay, I want to start pulling off a couple of kilos in the next 4 to 6 weeks. That's my goal, so that I can fit my clothes again. Yay. Committed. How do I know she's committed? Because she went and bought her own scales today to measure my own body analysis. So even if I go to the gym and I can't make it to the gym, I can do them in my bathroom. Sam set it all up for me. It's got an app on my phone. Boom, it's got my phone. So now I've sent it to my personal trainer. Yvette and Benny both have it because I have 2 trainers. It takes a lot of work for this person. So again, committed to my health, had my 2 personal training sessions last week. Now I'm going to send that to my trainer. Why? Because I need accountability. I want to write my food out every single day, and I want to make sure that they know what my weight is every single week. So if I'm not going to make it in for PT on a Monday, I'm going to send it to them. Is that committed or interested?
Committed. Interested, it was like, oh yeah, I'm going to start on Monday.
Not going to weigh in. You're not going to, and you're not going to tell everyone what.
And I'm not going to weigh. I'm not weighing in on the weekend because it's Easter weekend, so I'm not weighing. and I'm going to weigh the following week.
Yeah, but then it's
And-
my birthday
but,
because you know
yeah.
we make excuses because it's a holiday, so I'm not going to start the diet or healthy eating plan right now. Okay,
And I'm not going to go to the gym tomorrow because it's cold. and
It's my
gonna be
birthday.
raining, and it's raining.
My birthday.
And there's traffic coming home
Oh
from work.
my
The traffic
gosh,
was
it's
too
been a
much.
long day.
I'm just tired. I'm going to
I'm
go home.
tired.
I'm tired.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
go.
too tired.
Those are the interested ones. It's the excuses and the stories and the bullshit that we feed ourselves to get out of having to do it. Whereas when you're committed, you don't even, those things don't even cross your mind. And if they do, you slap them off your face so fast that they can't come out of your mouth. Like you are, no matter how bad you're feeling, no matter how tired you are, no matter how cold it is or raining it is or traffic or whatever, you'll show up because you made a commitment. And when you make a commitment to something, no matter what, you're there. That's the
what
difference. And those are the people that get fantastic results really quickly.
Those are the
Not
people that are
saying-
getting their life by design, right?
Yeah, I'm not saying that interested
Mm.
people don't get results.
No, not at all.
They will. It just takes a long time. It takes a lot
And-
longer and can be more frustrating, and you probably won't get where you want to be by the time you want to be there.
And then you get frustrated because you don't have fulfillment, right? Because you're not following the ABC method. You're not aligning with the right people. You're not believing in yourself, and you're not connecting with either a coach or a mentor, someone, an expert that can give you guidance, that can get rid of all the bullshit. Those are our 3 strategies. So let us know. Let us know what goals you've got for the rest of 2023. Maybe you don't have goals. Maybe you do. Are you interested or are you committed? Are you happy with where you're at right now? Are you more fulfilled right now or more frustrated right now? Because there's different months every year where I'm more frustrated and more fulfilled, and that's okay. All I need to know is this is where I'm at right now. What's the gap that I need to fill, and what do I need to do about it? Because the person that I am being is not really feeling fulfilled. She's a little bit frustrated, and I don't like being frustrated. I like fulfillment. I like growth. I like to be able to inspire and impact other people and be that motivation that anyone can live their life by design on their terms. So let us know what you thought about today's episode. Are you committed or are you interested? There you go. That's the question that we have for you this week. So go out there, sprinkle a little bit of magic on someone, because you don't know right now who needs a little bit of magic for Awesome April. See you, everybody. If you loved this episode today, like if you loved it, even if you just liked it a little bit, that would help. We would love to ask you a huge favor. Can you please, a million times, please, subscribe to our channel?
Push the button below. Just push it now before you forget.
Just
Push it.
You can do it.
Because not only will you never miss an episode
Never.
ever again,
Never.
you'll always be there, but then you'll also help other people find us, because the more people that watch us, the more people that will get our message, and then more people will be part of our podcast. Wouldn't that be awesome?
And we can't not see you and hear you every week, can we? We just can't. So just do it. Just do it.
Just push the button.
Eat the frog. Do it now.
It's right down there.
Just do it for us. That'll be like the best present you could ever give us. Thank you.
Bye.